I've taken some time off and slowed down from content creation to really do some research and think about what I want Black Girl Brave to be. I want it to be something so much more than just a documentation of my breast cancer journey. I want it to be a place where women can find information and inspiration on how to make the rest of their lives the best of their lives against all odds. So I'm starting a new Sunday vlog series called Check Yourself, where I'll be sharing tidbits and takeaways from my favorite self-development books, lectures, and podcasts. Welcome to episode 1. So right now I'm reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Sean Croxton's podcast, A Quote of the Day, is probably one of my favorite podcasts. I listen to it every day, and Think and Grow Rich came up a couple of times. Bob Proctor also came up a few times, so I was like, okay, let me find out who Bob Proctor is. He has this book out called The Art of Living, and I started reading it, and Think and Grow Rich kept coming up, and I was like, I gotta read Think and Grow Rich. So I searched for this book on Amazon. I could not find any real copies of the book. I kept coming across all these fake copies and people saying that someone else like retyped the book or it was scanned pages of the book, and I actually ended up finding the book on my Hoopla account that I have through my JPL, my Jacksonville Public Library account, which was super helpful because it'll bring me to the next book that I'm reading, which is Think and Grow Rich. But I'm really excited about Think and Grow Rich because these are some awesome concepts. And some of the stuff are things that you would just think like we should know. And I'm trying to figure out why we're not teaching this stuff in high school, because I think this would have changed the course of my life if I would have gotten this as a graduation gift, and I'll probably be giving this out as a graduation gift for the rest of my life because the information is just so good. So I'm only in chapter 2, but I've already taken so many notes and have so many takeaways. But tonight I will share one with you that really got me thinking about the turning point in my life and why it's so important for me to accomplish my dreams and accomplish my goals and do the things that I've set out to do. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill says, the turning point in the lives of those who succeed usually comes at the moment of some crisis through which they are introduced to their other selves. And I had to think, like, what was my turning point in my life? And it actually was not being diagnosed with breast cancer. It was the day of my bilateral mastectomy when I was like shaking, literally shaking so bad, uncontrollably. And part of it was because I was afraid to die, but more of it was because I was afraid to die with so much potential, and I was afraid to die with so many unaccomplished dreams, and I was trying to figure out, like, how would I explain to God why I didn't do the things that I knew I should have been doing? Why did I play small? Why did I play small? And that really bothered me. So after I woke up, like those first couple of weeks, in a lot of pain, I'm not gonna lie. But when I was ready to start writing, I just had a lot of God ideas about things I wanted to accomplish and things that I could do to make the world better for other people. And then I started to, not too soon, I will say, started to put some of those plans in actions. One of those things was Black Girl Brave in this blog, in this series, because I think it's important. I think there's power in our stories. So the one idea that really stuck with me through what I was reading is this concept of misfortune introducing us to our other selves and learning how to take our strong emotions and to translate them into a dream and into a goal. Oftentimes in life, we get knocked down or something bad happens and we just feel like the world is over. And it's okay to feel like the world is over for a little while. But one of the things that I've learned from this experience, and a lot of this has been reinforced through reading and research that I've done, especially reading A Course in Miracles Made Easy, is that ultimately God's will is for me to prosper. And if God's will is good, and it is, no matter what happens, I'll be okay. And if I can accept that, then I can accept whatever misfortune or seeming misfortune comes my way. Because this misfortune, which I don't personally call a misfortune, I think most people would call getting cancer or a cancer diagnosis a misfortune. I don't allow people to say that to me. I don't allow people to tell me that they're sorry for me. I explain to people that it's an unlikely situation, but it's not unfortunate because it was my great awakening. So I'm encouraging you to take a look at the things in your life that feel like setbacks and see if there are opportunities for you to find your other self, your better self. For me, cancer was absolutely one of those situations where I realized that I should be doing more with my life, and now I'm determined to do more with my life. And I think that is an absolute amazing feeling. But that's something that all of us can get if we decide to change our focus just a little bit. So like I said, I'll be taking the time to do these really short videos every Sunday to share the tips and takeaways from my favorite self-development readings and research, because I'm determined to make the rest of my life the best of my life, and I want you to as well. Until next time, see you later. Hey there, Brave Beauties. If you'd like to stay connected, be sure to follow my Instagram at BraveBeauty26, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and visit my blog at blackgirlbrave.com.